So when somebody mentions to you that you need to fix the on-page SEO of your website, what exactly does that mean? In this video, I'm going to share with you guys exactly what that means in the most basic, simple way possible for you to make it easy to understand. Because this, above pretty much everything else with SEO, is one of the most important things you need to do to make a website rank very, very well on Google. What's up there, guys? This is here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping contractors, home service business owners, and anybody with their website to understand this SEO stuff, digital marketing, and get their business to get more leads using the internet. In this video, I want to talk about on-page SEO. I know for contractors and home service business owners, or anybody who has basically a website online, you probably get messaged, you probably get email spam, you probably get text messages, anything like that telling you that you need to fix the on-page SEO of your website in order for it to rank much, much better on Google. But what exactly does that mean? Well, the on-page SEO of a website is basically the whole foundation of everything to get things going. This is where you're telling Google, the search engine, the algorithm, whatever the hell it uses to rank a website, exactly what it is that you are want to get found for online. The more specific you are about explaining that to the search engine, the better chances you can have of your website showing up for the things that you want to get to found for, and traffic, get more traffic for your website, which equals more customers for like a home service or business website to get more customers for your business. So I want to break this down in the most simplest ways possible. When I talk to contractors, especially, I tell them about like a roof. You can't put down the shingles of a roof unless you have great OSB board. You have all the drip metal set up right, all the V-Valley metal, all the underlayment, the rolls, everything you're going to need in order to get a good foundation with the good shingles. Same with concrete. You got to have the good sand, the good rebar. You got to make sure that sand's really well moisturized so it doesn't pull moisture from the concrete in order to make sure that concrete's good. Same thing with asphalt. You got to have a good base, good foundation before you start any of this stuff. Same thing with SEO. You got to have a great foundation if you are going to start doing SEO for your website, Google Business Profile, all that stuff in order to give it the best chance possible to rank better online. So I'm going to break down on-page SEO with an example here to show you guys exactly what that is. Okay, so what does on-page SEO actually mean? So when you visit a website, you got to make sure everything is structured perfectly so the crawlers of the search engine go down and they completely understand fully what it is that your website's all about, what it is that you want to get found for, so it starts getting traffic for the service you provide in your local market. So I'm going to use this one as an example. So right now, if you go on to Google and you type in asphalt paving in Roanoke, Virginia, it's a smaller town out there in Virginia. One of the first listings you'll see is Whitaker Paving Pros. Guy's been helping for a very long time now, but we basically fixed up all his on-page SEO in order to get his website to show up on the search engine. So the very first thing that you want to do with on-page SEO is make sure that your meta title and your meta description are set up properly for the service you want to provide in your local market. So the way that I usually put it in there, I always put in the service plus the business name as the title of the website, just like this. For some reason, Google tends to flip these around sometimes, but it's basically, I make sure that they're in here together so that when a customer lands on here, it knows what the business name and then the service that they're actually providing. So you can see asphalt paving in Roanoke, Virginia is the very first thing you see here in the title tag. And you're also going to see it in the meta description. Here's the meta description, summarizes what this entire website is going to be about. So professional asphalt paving in Roanoke, Virginia. From driveways, parking lots, we deliver high quality paving services with over 30 years of experience. So you can see how we added the service plus a location in the description of the website here. This is all part of the proper on-page SEO of this website. Now let's take a look at the website. So when somebody actually clicks on it, here's the actual website. So another thing you need to do when you're doing on-page SEO is make sure all of your H1, H2, H3 title tags are set up correctly. So what exactly does that mean? So we already covered the first step, right? So when Google crawls that website, the title tag tells Google right away that this was a asphalt paving company in Roanoke, Virginia. The description also tells the search engine exactly that. And then when you land on here, this is the H1 title tag, again, reinforced into the search engine in Google. That's not spammy or anything. And it tells the search engine that this website is about asphalt paving in Roanoke, Virginia. This is the H1 title tag. It's like the title of a book, title of a report, or anything like that. So now it knows, Google knows, okay, this is going to be a website about asphalt paving in Roanoke, Virginia. And then another part of on page SEO is making sure you have H2 title tags, which support the main one here. So you could see these right here, looking for a good asphalt paving company in Roanoke, Virginia. This is an H2 title tag. Usually when I build a page, I like to sprinkle in maybe like anywhere from 3 to 4 on depending on the amount of content you have on the page. But there you go. This is an H2. This is an H2 right here. Roanoke Asphalt Paving. This is another H2. And I believe I added it one more time right here. And that's it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 H2 title tags. So you got to remember Google's algorithm is just a computer, it's just a machine. So it's going through here, it's going, okay, this is an asphalt paving contractor. And here is 4 more additional sub headlines that it's telling me, okay, this is paving services, paving company, asphalt paving, sort of things like that. So now, me, the machine, pretending I'm Google now, I'm getting the idea that this is an asphalt paving business. This is what it needs to be found for when people type these types of searches online. And then, of course, then I sprinkle in H3 title tags. This is what you should do as well with your website. Now, the H3 title tags, the way I see it, it kind of supports the H2s and the H1s. So, driveway paving, seal coating, parking lots, repairs, tar chip sealing, stamped asphalt. This guy does stamped asphalt, but anything like that. So now when the search engine is crawling this website, now it knows additional services that they also provide. These are H3 title tags of the website. So again, you're the search engine. Imagine you're the search engine and you're seeing like a bird's eye view of this entire website. You know, just from a distance, you can see this asphalt paving. There's no doubt that this website is going to be asphalt paving services in this particular location. Roanoke, Virginia. The next part of on page SEO is the actual content of the website. Now, when you're writing the content of the website, you got to make sure that you mention all of these keywords related to the industry or the service that you're providing in your area. You know, there's a lot of online stuff to try to confuse you and make things overcomplicated, but it's really quite simple. Just write the content as if you were talking to somebody at a barbecue about the things that you do. And usually when it comes to on-page stuff, on-page SEO, you got to make sure you have enough content so that the engine crawls through it and it seems like an authority, seems very informative to the potential customer looking up this website. Because if you're really, really thin on content, the crawler's going to crawl through here. It doesn't see it as super important. So it's going to bypass this website and go to another one that provides more information. But you also don't want to overdo it the way I see it. Because if you overdo it, customers go on the website and they're going to see all this content and they're just going to click out. They're just going to be bored by a wall of words. They don't want anything to do with that crap. So they'll hit the back button and leave the website. This is why I try to keep it at a balance, usually around 800 to 1,000 words of content. It's kind of like a good point that I'm now kind of discovering when it comes to this on-page SEO. And again, just talk about your business, your services, natural, right? Decades of experience, quality that lasts, friendly and reliable services. So I write in some content there that talks about the services, right? For over 30 years, Whitaker's Paving Pros has been the go-to choice for asphalt paving in Roanoke. We know the area like the back of our hand. We've paved countless driveways, parking lots, roads, and everything like that. Just write naturally, write normally, like you're talking to a human being. And then you go into the services that you provide. See, and when you write all this stuff, just normally, just naturally, don't overcomplicate it. The content's going to come out naturally, especially with this template that I come up with over the years to make it nice and easy to write all this content that is related to the subject of asphalt paving there in Roanoke, Virginia. So that's all it is when it comes to on-page SEO. And then another thing about the on-page SEO stuff is you got to make sure that all your images here in the background are properly tagged. You write the right content for these pictures. So let me show you guys an example here. So I just logged into this website and I'm going to show you that all of the image are properly titled or tagged for the search term that we're trying to get found for here, right? So when you go on here, take a look at this picture, you'll see it says asphalt paving services in Roanoke, Virginia. So that's the alt text. That's what they call it, the alt text of the image. So that's what's on there, right? So this background picture as well, another variation of that keyword, Whitaker Paving Pros Company in Roanoke, Virginia. You'll see that right there. And then we do with the same thing with these pictures as well. Seal coating services, nice asphalt parking lot paved in Roanoke, Virginia. Let's see what this image says. Driveway paving in Roanoke, Virginia. So you can see you just properly provide the alt text for each one of these images. So the search engine crawls and it knows even the pictures are about that, no, asphalt paving, repairs, all of that stuff, whatever the industry might be. So that's all there is to that. So another important part of on-page SEO is making sure that you have interlinking within your pages. So as you see through this website here, when you go into like this parking lot, like this image or this word here, if you click on it, it goes directly to the asphalt parking lot paving services page. So that's a link pointing to another page on your website. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that this page will link out back to the home page and also another page related to your website. This is like the most basic SEO stuff. So as you scroll down here to the bottom, you'll see a link that points right back to the home page. And also as you go through this content, you're going to see there should be a link somewhere that's pointing back to another page related to the services right here, like this asphalt repair service link goes right to expert asphalt repair in Roanoke. And that's what I mean by interlinking within pages. And then as far as each one of these specific pages, you do the exact same thing I just explained from that home page, but you do the on-page SEO for that specific service in that specific location. You do the exact same thing with this page when it comes to the title tag and the meta description right here, reliable asphalt repair in Roanoke. And you're going to see it here, asphalt repair in Roanoke again. So this is the meta description here. And then when you go on the home page, this is the H1 title tag. And here's the content. And here's the H2s. Another H2. H2s. And these are all H3s right here. And then of course, all the pictures are also, they have all the image, alt text has been fixed on every one of these as well. So all of that's all set up and it's perfectly structured, the on-page SEO part of it. So that's all it is when it comes to on-page SEO. So now when you look up things like paving service in Roanoke, Virginia, you're going to see this website right here. Let's say parking lot paving services in Roanoke, Virginia. Again, you're going to see them right here on the top of the search results and you're also probably going to see them here on the Google Business Profile listing as well, because we did all the proper on-page SEO of a website. And here's the great thing about this on-page stuff, especially in these industries like asphalt paving, concrete, deck building, some of these smaller niche type businesses, in a lot of cases, in a lot of locations, this is all you need when it comes to SEO, because no other contractors, no other home service businesses, they're not even thinking about this kind of stuff. This is all structured for like huge corporate websites and things like that. So if you implement this on-page SEO just to a local contractor or home service or local business website, the chances of you getting on the first page of Google in a small market go astronomically through the roof, because nobody else is doing it. Just doing the basic stuff will get your business found on the search engine. Paving services Roanoke right there. See that? He's top of the heap. This is an incognito window, so I don't have any saved history on here. And it's showing it's number one, all because we followed the on-page SEO part of the website. So there you have it. That's on-page SEO in the most simplest way that I can, describe it for somebody who doesn't really know anything about this online stuff. And like I tell people, that's like half the battle of SEO. And in some cases, that's the only battle you need in order to get your business found online and get it ranking and start generating leads for your business. The hardest part of it for me, as I've done this over the years, has always been the creating the content for the actual website, doing all the H1s, the title tags, meta description, H1s, H2s, H3s, all that stuff's been super easy. The content's the difficult part. I created a video for that right here where I exactly go through the process that I use in order to create great content that will rank well on Google. You can check that video out right here. And for any of my freebies, you want my free SEO course or any of the things that I offer, just go to the description below. I have links to all of that stuff right there. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.